Hi, YouTube family.
Hi.
I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. This is Latoya Charleston. Chocolate Divinity. It's not cute.
Not knowing.
We got some get well and condolences to go out. Actor Shemar Moore, who recently lost his mom. You know, for years he played Malcolm on The Young and the Restless. And his CBS show, Criminal Minds, it just ended. After many, it was on for so many years.
Yes.
Well, it's come to a close.
Wow.
It's a difficult time for him. He was extremely close to his mom, and it's difficult when you lose a parent. So we're going to send out love and condolences, Shemar Moore. We do love you. Get well wishes going out to Sheinelle Jones of the Today Show. We are so close to Sheinelle because she worked in Philadelphia for years.
Yes.
Now she does the third hour of the Today Show, and she's doing great things. They found polyps on her vocal cords.
Wow.
They're non-cancerous,
Okay.
but it was discovered 4 years ago. She's still having problems with her voice. She's going to be out for 6 weeks. For 2 of those 6 weeks, she can't talk at all. And she's got children.
I know. How you going to work that out?
The husband's going to have to do all talking.
Yeah. I'll be like, you know what? You watch the kids. I'm going to be at this hotel for 2 weeks.
They said that she was thinking about maybe I should just go to a hotel.
Yeah, it makes sense.
For 2 weeks.
That's going to be hard.
It's non-cancerous. The polyp that was found is common in singers and people who overuse their voice. Now, you know the hypochondriac in me got nervous.
I know.
I have such a ritual now since I lost my voice like the end of last summer. I take honey before I go to bed at night.
Good.
I've got this thing that singers use.
Okay.
I be in here like I'm Barbara Streisand or somebody, but I can't lose my voice.
Memories.
Like the corners of my mind. Yeah, but she's got to get surgery. But if you're using your voice, you realize how it can be strained.
Yes.
Easily. So our prayers go out to Sheinelle Jones. We love you,
Yes,
honey.
we do.
Who wants to smell like Lionel Richie?
I wouldn't mind. You coming through?
You know, Lionel is our cousin, the American Idol judge and legendary singer-songwriter and producer. He has a home line, which is neat.
It is.
Everything, all the little things that you could need for your home. Now he wants you to smell like hello.
Is it me you're looking for? Hello.
It was a huge hit in 1984, and he debuted it with his girlfriend now, cousin Lionel, is 70, and he's dating a younger. Yes, his girlfriend.
I didn't know that was his girl.
The one that we saw. Remember when we went to see him?
Yes.
They're still together. Wait a minute, don't invite us nowhere because we scale the room. We know
sure do.
everything. We watching. That was the girl
Oh, no wonder.
who was with them.
That makes sense then.
Yeah.
The
And
reception.
she seems really nice. Why? Yeah. She smiled at us.
Yeah, she got protect daddy.
Yeah. I understand. I'd be
the same way. Who you is?
Yeah.
Who
But
you
we gave her the we family.
That's family.
But yeah. But it's called Hello, and you're gonna see it at Lionel Richie and his new cologne.
Also, that hello video is the
Okay, it couldn't be made today.
at all.
It's kind of stalkerish, and she couldn't see.
And she was a student.
I know it was the 80s.
So you just calling the blind girl up, not saying who you are.
It's
hello.
let's just say. Is it me you're looking for?
Oh, the
I
80s.
can see it in your eyes. The 80s were a different time. The 80s were a totally different time, but it's one of Lionel Richie's greatest hits. And that video could not be made today.
Ooh,
They would have to do something totally different. They probably had to hold up the cell phone.
You had to?
Yeah, it's
And
totally
anybody
different.
watching, if you have not seen it, please take a look.
Google
it will
it.
change your life.
Yes, Google it, and you're going to be like, oh,
What's
no.
going on here?
Yeah, they're going to be like, can't do that. No more, you can't do that.
Thank you.
2020, there's a lot of things that
You cannot do.
we cannot do. Happy birthday, Rihanna.
Yeah.
She is 32 years old.
Wow.
I don't know when she's going to put out a new album, but we can tell you this. She is getting the President's Award Saturday night, NAACP Image Awards, which are airing 8 o'clock on BET. Rihanna, her fashions, the cosmetics. Why did it take Rihanna for the cosmetic industry to realize that we come in all shades?
Hello.
Why did it take that long?
Because they don't care.
What did people do in the 70s?
Child.
The 80s.
You had to make it work with what was out there, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like she started it, then everybody else. When you go, if you go to a makeup store, makeup, they got from the rooter to the tutor.
Sure do.
They don't care what color you are.
Yep.
They have something to match you. And I don't know, Fenty X, the lingerie.
Everything.
I've always liked her style. Her style is just impeccable.
Yes, it is.
And she's being honored. I can't wait to see what she's going to wear. But the NAACP Image Awards are airing this Saturday night. Anthony Anderson is hosting. Your boy, Billy Porter, just may walk away with Entertainer of the Year. Or it could be Lizzo, who is now twerking in lingerie.
Billy, we're rooting for you, baby.
He could very well.
Yes.
He could very well walk away with Entertainer of the Year. We can't wait to see that.
Rooting for him.
Rapper Smoke, 20 years old, up and coming. Pop Smoke. You can tell I only play Smokey Robinson. Okay.
That's only Smoke you know about.
That's only Smoke, yeah.
And that Deion Penn Smoke.
And Smokey the Bear. 50 Cent was mentoring this kid. Give us a brief background, because it seemed like a promising life was cut short.
Unfortunately. This poor kid, and I say a kid because he was only 20 years old, was just hitting the surface of his music career, was about to be the next best thing.
Wow.
And yes, he did have gang ties. He was a Crip. But it's just sad to see a promising life cut short. Pop, and I hope it's a message to these people out here, a lot of these artists, and even people who are just very flashy and want to show your money. Stop doing this. I don't know if they knew where he was by his location earlier in the day. He had posted a selfie, him and his boy in the car. His boy is holding up all this money to his ear, recreating that stupid money phone. Few hours later, a salient showed up to the place that they were at, and he unfortunately lost his life.
A lot of stuff that you see on social media, it's the image, it's clout chasing. You see these people holding up all this money. Can I tell you something about the music business?
Child.
They're going to get all their money back.
They are. You out here playing.
You're going to have to give all of that money back. It's not like, I get to keep it. Record companies, they always go.
Bring it back. If you're smart, you won't even take all that money they fronting you.
Exactly.
Like, nah, we good. This is what I need.
This is what I need, because they get all of their money back. We mentioned Steven Spielberg's daughter going into the porn industry.
Yes.
She's adopted. She's got mental issues. She admitted being abused as a kid, not by Steven Spielberg, but apparently they must have taken her out of an abusive situation. But watching her in videos and her reasoning, nothing adds up.
You can tell something.
You can tell that something is like, girl, stop.
Girl, just get some help, baby.
Saying that she wants to showcase her breast.
What? Girl, go sit down.
Go sit down.
Find yourself some. Write a book.
Yeah.
They're lucrative. They can be.
Yeah.
Write you a book.
Do not come for Jay-Z.
What happened?
Tina Lawson, Beyonce's mother, said, nah, that's my son-in-law.
Not Miss Tina. You don't
Not
mess with her.
Miss Tina. You don't mess with Miss Tina.
You up, quick fast.
There's been a lot of controversy with Jay-Z and his partnership with the NFL.
Yes.
There's been a lot. And apparently a troll was, talking about Jay-Z, comparing the NFL to the KKK. And that's what Miss Tina said.
That's what you won't do.
She said, this is what you will not do.
Well, she could protect her family, child.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at her.
So don't come for him.
You don't want that Miss Tina work.
No, you don't. She loves her son-in-law. SZA, the young millennial singer, says no more interviews, no more photo shoots.
What? Yeah.
Baby, you're not going to last in this business.
At all.
You're not going to last. You're not going to last in this business. So I don't know. This is the publicity stuff. I don't know what it is.
Y'all just got too much mouth. The internet, it gives everybody a voice. Now, I'm sure our legends kind of went through the same thing, but the key is we didn't know about it. You have your fit for a minute, and then you move forward. Please stop. Focus on the music.
Taraji P. Henson is gracing the March-April issue of Essence magazine as Empire gets ready to come to a close. I keep hearing about a Cookie spinoff, and guess what? I'm not going to be surprised.
I wouldn't be either.
Now, Will Lee Daniels be attached to it? Now, getting back to that, you keep having me scared.
Yeah,
Our songs is on. Oh, there's something on here.
Yeah, I'm like,
There's something.
okay.
Did it stop?
No, it didn't stop. I was looking at it, but I'm like,
Okay.
but why is it glitching?
I know, that was me, 'cause
This is a radio station, guys. Things happen. It's live.
This is a show within a show.
Yes.
I'm actually doing a radio show as we speak. You know what? Jesse Smollett goes to trial next week.
Oh, he does.
Well, the brothers, the Nigerian brothers, said, we just want him to come forward and tell the truth.
Bitches. Lord.
I don't think he can, because there are more people involved besides Jesse Smollett. I think it was a publicity stunt that went wrong, and he was left twirling in the wind by himself. Well, left to hang in the wind, to hang in the world. I don't think it's just more to it than Jesse. I telling you, it's a publicity stunt that went wrong, just like with Janet, Nipplegate, Justin Timberlake. Jermaine Dupri was involved in that too, because you remember she was going with Jermaine.
Yes, she was.
And back then, it was like, well, let's do something outrageous to sell an album.
Get them talking.
And it went left. It went left. Justin Timberlake went on, la-di-la-di-la, and it really hurt Janet Jackson's career. Publicity stunts are not good. Of course, you want to get people talking and
Yeah.
Jesse's career is ruined, but if he tells the real story, when the Nigerian brother said, we just want him to just tell the truth, I was like,
What's the truth? What is
he
your
can't.
truth?
He can't.
He's not going to. I don't see
because it involves other power players on that show.
Yep.
Not Taraji though. She's on the cover of Essence. Nah, we talking about the behind the scenes players. So we're talking about that. Ooh. A lot of people were in the comments. We were talking about Mary Jane, Rick James.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a drug song. You got to understand something about me. I don't know drug cultural references. I know I'm over 50, but I don't get high. I don't drink. I don't even know how to slide into a DM. Tell them, Toya, there's certain
she
things.
Ain't lying.
When I'm not doing this, I'm mommy. I'm doing mommy things. And I know there are mamas who know what Mary Jane is, but I didn't. And this was years ago. I found that in the 90s.
Okay.
It wasn't like I just found out yesterday.
Yeah.
But back then, I was like, what is the next song about a girl? This girl seems nice.
Most people would think that it was about a girl.
A girl.
Most people, I mean, if you don't.
If you don't, and if you got to know me, you would be like, she'd be drinking that water. Y'all know I can't be having another stroke.
She be drinking water for real.
She be drinking water for real.
Ain't no vodka in there, no nothing.
No. The legendary producer, songwriter Kenny Gamble stopped by, and he was like, what are you doing?
Wow.
I said, water. I said, Mr. Gamble, I can't get sick again.
Yeah, water.
I can't do that. Water.
Less stress.
Yeah, less stress.
Moving.
And we keep it moving. But yeah, to those, no, that's not an act. I'm that. Regina King just wrapped up filming in New Orleans. One night in Miami. I can't wait to see this movie. Cassius Clay before he became Muhammad Ali. Malcolm X, Jim Brown, Sam Cooke. Leslie Odom Jr. is one of the stars. Wow. So happy for Regina King because we love her, and this is her first feature film. So the Oscar winner is doing great things. It's not cute.
Not knowing.
Leave a comment if I heart you. That means that I saw it.
Yes.
Leave a comment. The channel is growing, and
The trolls go away, but all of y'all who rock with us regularly and in them comments and supporting, we love y'all.
Yeah, we do. We love y'all, and thank you so much for joining us because we really do appreciate it. Have a good one. Bye.